Well, today marks the 24th of December 2021. The year is coming rapidly to a close. We're already on the fifth of these 12 installments, the fifth of these 12 delights to say goodnight to the year 2021. As it says here on the box, 12 delights handcrafted by Shelter Point to wish the year good night. On the other side of the box, it says Shelter Point 12 times 50 ml bottles of whiskey, liqueur, and spirits. I think we've had one spirit and 3 whiskeys so far. Now we're on number 5. Number 5 is going to be this one right here. So what I'm going to do is open it. It's real easy to open. You just push these 2 sides in, like that, and off it comes. And there we have our number 5. Number 5. Okay, and here's the bottle for number 5. It is the New Make Spirit. Ooh. The New Make Spirit. What does it say about the New Make Spirit on the bottle? New Make Spirit. Non-chill filtration, no color added. And of course not, it's colorless. Product of Canada, 63% alcohol by volume. And there's red writing on a dark green background, which I have real trouble reading because I'm slightly colorblind. And that slight color blindness makes certain reds written on certain shades of green or turquoise impossible for me to read because the colors just blur together. There's no sharp edge between the colors for me. Someone explained it to me once that it's that I have there's like a switch between the colors, to use a metaphor. And my switch is a little slow, apparently. So, New Make Spirit. Brace myself. I don't believe I've ever had Shelter Point New Make Spirit. Or have I? Maybe last year? I don't know. All right. Here we go. I may have to wash this down with lots of water. This is not for the faint of heart. Maybe I shouldn't even be treading here, but in the spirit of experimentation, here we go. I'm getting a little sweet, a little malty. I'm glad they included this. Very glad that this was included in the package. Because now I know where the elements of that Tootsie Roll chocolate note come from. Right here in the New Make Spirit. It's sweet and malty. And then there's that, how to describe this? For something that's 63% alcohol by volume, it isn't burning my nose hairs. Quite malty, and then there's like a sweetness, and then there's something else. There's the elements of that Tootsie Roll chocolate. Now, if you mix this element with some of the barrel influence some of the cask influence, some of the char. That's where your Tootsie Roll chocolate comes from. This is a little bit, despite the high ABV, there is a big toffee note. And that toffee note is not always evident in Shelter Point's aged whiskeys. It's sort of like a butterscotch and toffee and sweetness. And then, oh, I wish I could put my finger on it. It's like if somebody was to suggest to me what this smells like, I would be able to say, yeah, that's it, that's right. Could I go so far as to say molasses? Yeah. There's a kind of molasses note in there. And then there's a bit of a barnyard, a hayloft kind of aroma as well. So we've got the hayloft and we've got the molasses and we've got some toffee and some butterscotch and some maltiness and some other sweetness. And for a new make, it's pretty complex. Other new makes is just burn your nose and that's it. But this has some subtleties to it. And I never thought I'd be picking out subtleties in a new make spirit. But now I know exactly where the Tootsie Roll chocolate comes together. When you combine some of this with the, I said it already, with the barrel char and the aging properties that that a cask will give to a new make. There you go. I'm tired. I worked all night, and I've been up now 5 hours after finishing work. I had to do my grocery shopping, so I won't be doing it tonight. Tonight I want to relax, and tomorrow I want to relax, and I want to relax all the way to Sunday night when I got to go back to work. Now it's noon. It's 11, just after 11 on Sunday. Friday. Friday, the 24th of December. And I want to wish this year good night. Awesome new make. Wow. This is full of flavor. Yet it doesn't burn. It doesn't burn. It's it's quite sweet. It's sweet and malty. And now that molasses is like something else. Ooh. Intense. Wow. intense and quite sweet. I'm getting, though, even after some water, there is a long, sweet, intense, once again, barnyard hay, and like a haystack up in the top of the barn. Making my eyes water. Wow. Wow. Let's get the last out of the bottle here. Extract the last few drops. How are we in the Rockettes department? Let's find out what kind of legs we got here. Oh, sheeting action. Wait a minute. There are legs. There are legs, and they come down, and there are quite a few legs, and they're sticking to the sides. I don't know if you can see that. See those? They're sticking right to the sides there. Huh. New make is not something that I reach for that often, but since it's in this series of delights, it's always nice to be reminded what your whiskey was like before it was matured. You know what else I'm getting? When I was a kid, my mother would peel potatoes. And when she would peel the potatoes, the potato skins would end up in a bowl. And I would come along and sniff that bowl, out of curiosity, I suppose. And all the potato skins were in the bowl. And what I smelled was something very much like this. It's like I can smell my mother peeling potatoes by nosing this. And it's changing as it goes. I mean, before I was getting just some malt and some sweetness, and then I was getting some butterscotch and some toffee, and then I was getting, what else was I getting? Molasses and all those other notes that I was getting. And now I'm getting peeled potatoes. So it is changing as it goes along, which is always interesting. Potato peelings. I can see my mother going with her potato peeling knife. Just giving this a sniff. It coats the mouth. It coats the mouth, but it also leaves a very slightly acidic mouthfeel to it. And you know, there's some whiskeys that are very alkaline in mouthfeel, and they're very soft and how can I explain it? Yeah, soft and slippery. This is not soft or slippery. This new make kind of sticks to whatever tissues are inside your mouth, and instantly dries everything so that there's a lot of grip between, say, the tongue and the palate, or the tongue and the inside of the cheek. There's a lot of grip. Oh, potato peelings. Oh, gosh. Why didn't I pick up the potato peelings at first? Probably because I hadn't had any to sip yet. I don't usually recommend starting a flight at 63% alcohol by volume, but I'm kind of making this series of 12 delights, each one of them being the start of my whiskey day. I think I'm going to put this video up, and I'm going to slowly savor this, because there's no other way to enjoy this except to take it very slow. Damn, the potato peelings. Yeah. Wicked, wicked stuff. To your continued good health. Cheers.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.